Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Cancer. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus signs, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, complete picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. Now this is going to be a weekly reading, a weekly love reading, and I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make a story fit. If the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. Okay guys? So let's have a look and find out what's happening for love. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for Cancer, please. Angels of love and light, can you please be here and guide us? Clear, concise messages for Cancer. Thank you. So we have a card here on the table wanting to show itself. So we have the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. So either you or your love interest could potentially be going through a breakup as of right now. Maybe not seeing eye to eye with one another, or your love interest, if they're dealing with a third party, are not seeing eye to eye with potentially a partner that they're dealing with, maybe even a karmic partner. But obviously we'll get into the reading and see what this is about. Let's have a look. What's going on for Cancer? Okay, Five of Swords. So yeah, there's a lot of drama going on right now. Could be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Oh wow, Seven of Swords as well. Oh my gosh. With the Five of Swords. Wow. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I'm going to take that. Wheel of Fortune. Well, I'm happy to see that upright. Four of Swords upright. Queen of Swords reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. Knight of Swords, bottom of the deck. Wow. With the Scorpio energy here with the Death card. We also have here Aquarius, Taurus and Leo energy here with that Wheel of Fortune with the Scorpio energy. We have a lot of air on the table, predominantly air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have a little bit of water here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm getting is that either you or your love interest could be going through a severe breakup of sorts, potentially with a karmic partner here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is someone who is incredibly cunning, manipulative, very cruel when it comes to their words. They are a bit of a liar. They're a bit of a cheater as well. Somebody who is very overly critical of other people to try to make themselves feel better about what's going on. They're quite happy to put the blame on other people just to make themselves feel better. This person can be quite vindictive and like to cause a lot of trouble. This person could also be relatively cold here with the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person may be like hot and cold with your person. You know, oh, everything's right, everything's fine between us. I'm getting the sense of potentially like gaslighting here, trying to use a sense of like emotional manipulation. That's why this person is relatively sly, I'm getting, especially here with this kind of Seven of Swords energy and the Five of Swords being upright. This is really not a very nice mix whatsoever, guys. So however this particular resonates, this person, whoever they're dealing with, is very inconsiderate and they're very thoughtless. Like they don't really care about hurting other people and necessarily like the consequences of their actions. They're very much in it for themselves, like win at all costs type of thing, and they're quite happy to kind of point the finger and blame other people rather than sit and kind of look at themselves and how their actions and their behaviours have particular consequences with the people around them. This person, I'm just getting this sense that they may have insecurities deep down, but they try to, they hurt other people because they have these insecurities. They don't want other people to see that they have these particular insecurities. But even though in a sense deep down it's like kind of obvious that they are insecure and they don't feel too happy about themselves, but it's just somebody who's a bit of a bully. Someone's really needing to heal that certain side of themselves. But I don't feel like that's somebody's best of intentions. Like they don't have any intention on, you know, looking within and looking at themselves and sorry, my throat just wanted to close up then. Somebody is incredibly bitter, like they're not wanting to kind of look at their own self. You see how we have the Five of Swords here, and we have the Four of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords in reverse, and you add that and it's Five of Swords. So it's kind of like this person does not really care too much about what's going on within the side of them. They are just out for what they can get from other people, which is obviously quite an unfortunate energy. It's not very pleasant. And there's been a lot of lies and deception. I'm even getting stealing here with the Seven of Swords upright. I feel like either you or your person may be in a separation as of right now, potentially dealing with a third party, with a karmic partner. And this karmic partner is trying to punish your person. Because they want to come forward towards you and express love, but they're not able to as of yet. They know that they want to be able to move on forward and have a breakthrough, to come forward towards you and to give you some sort of offer, but they know that they're not able to as of yet. Your person may have been at a crossroads when it came to this connection with this third party for quite some time, and then it's like a series of unfortunate events I'm getting. A series of unfortunate events may have occurred or will potentially occur, and the tables will eventually turn where something is revealed, like some sort of truth is going to be exposed as of sorts, and this is going to allow your person to eventually move on forward so that they can express some sort of truth or give you some sort of clarity, because potentially you may not necessarily have known the truth or given given even the opportunity to be able to talk to one another, especially if this person that they're dealing with is trying to hold them back and prevent them from saying, you know, their truth to you, that they have these feelings. But whoever your person is dealing with, or whoever you're dealing with the third party karmic relationship, there is no love there, because look, we can see that it's all to do with the mind, to do with thoughts. There's not really any emotion here on the table, and when we look further down, when there is emotion, you know, the cups are empty and this person feels at a loss here, full of regret and unable to move themselves forward. I mean, look at this. Look, I can't really make it up, because if we carry on down looking what we have here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, okay. So what I'm getting, so I'm going to actually pick this up. What I'm getting here is your person, all they want to do is to be able to come forward towards you and express some sort of truth about what's been going on in their life. And they want to be able to fight for your particular connection, because they know that the connection between the two of you isn't dead and gone. There may have been a point where they thought it might have been dead or gone, or even they've been dealing with a third party, a karmic partner, who's been giving them lies, like, oh, they don't have the feelings for you. You may try to be able to move on with that person and heal yourself and get out of our situation, but they won't want you. They won't want you, you know, you're not deserving of that kind of connection, and made them feel like at a real loss here, when actually they will eventually have this epiphany that the truth is your relationship could be mended, it could be fixed, and they want to come back towards you to say that they're finishing off or closing off this other cycle, because this person that they have dealt with previously massively let them down. And if they invested in this person, they feel really upset about the whole thing. They feel really upset because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. There wasn't a proper commitment there. There was most likely some sort of unrequited love between the two of them, and the trust and the loyalty has completely gone from their connection. There may even be infidelity in the mix here, because we have the Lovers in reverse, and also we have the Three of Cups in reverse with the Moon upright. So there was potentially some sort of secrecy to do with third-party connections. If your person was in a long-term situation with this person, then there was most likely infidelity, and their emotional needs didn't necessarily meet up. There was something that wasn't right, and potentially your person has been trying to look for a way out for quite some time. They felt stuck, but I feel like whoever your person is dealing with is feeling relatively jealous, because they know that as soon as they break away from them, that they could potentially come forward towards you, because they know that there's something you and them could have like revived, a brand new emotional fulfilling commitment, and something built on solid ground. And that was something that your person dealing with this other karmic partner didn't necessarily have, and they feel jealous about that. But they've kept that to themselves, like, and made it to be like some sort of illusion that everything between their relationship was fine and good, but actually it wasn't good. I mean, look here with the Queen of Cups in reverse and then the Ace of Wands in reverse, definitely infidelity I'm getting here, and emotional kind of immaturity, but also having to walk on eggshells with this person. They're very smothering, very clingy, very insecure of themselves, unsure about what it is that they want. Most likely, it just wasn't right. The connection wasn't right, and they're realizing they've had this kind of epiphany, this realization here with the Hangman, Pisces energy, that they have to sacrifice this other situation to then come forward towards you to say, look, I actually want a deeper commitment with you, and I'm willing to sacrifice what I need to, absolutely, but you'll have to kind of be patient with me in a sense, because even though I want to come forward and rush towards you and take action, I'm not able to take action as of right now, because I have to kind of get rid of this other situation, which is incredibly toxic and very unhealthy. And they don't want to rush the connection between the two of you, because they know that that true love between you can't be rushed, especially if you have a very solid soulmate connection. But this person knows that you and them are meant to be and have something so much more solid with one another, but they're most likely going through a really rough patch as of now, and this is totally like expected with all these types of cards here on the table. This person, they know that they want something with you, but they have to go through a breakup with this other person, with this other situation that they've been taken advantage of here. With the Fool in reverse, could be dealing with an Aries, but they feel like they can't break free from this other situation as of yet. And you know what I was saying as well is the fact that this karmic partner potentially could have been saying all these types of lies into your person's ear, saying that if they had brought you up and said, oh, I actually love this person, meaning you, then they've been trying to, the karmic partner's been saying to your person, like talking them out of getting involved with you, oh, they're not going to feel the same way about you, it's going to be unrequited, you might as well stay here with me and do this, this and this. But it's all a load of lies, it's not right. There's been a lot going on here, and potentially this person, whoever they're dealing with, or even like this partner, or even friends or work colleagues or whoever, have been pertaining, like saying that they are, you know, they're friends, they're actually frenemies, they're actually wearing a load of masks, and your person may have felt really stuck and unsure about what to do in their particular situation. So let's have a look and see what's going on with this Wheel of Fortune for Cancer. They've been very much up in their head though, but they're trying to get out of all the negativity and separate themselves so they're not in this sense of negativity because they just can't deal with it anymore. You know, they can't deal with it. They've had this realisation that this person or partner who potentially they've been with is just absolutely not the right person for them, and it's really kind of just slapped them in the face, as it were. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please, for Cancer? Aquarius energy here with the Star in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. I'm going to take one more actually. There we go. The Moon energy coming out again. And one more, as it's a, there we go. I felt like there was another one. Actually one more. Wheel of Fortune, please. So yeah, we got that Pisces energy again, we've got Aquarius, we've got more earth and fire here. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Cancer? What's going on about this? Yeah. Now this is really powerful because, look, these two cards here, Queen of Cups, there's your energy here, the Chariot, Cancer, and the Queen of Cups is actually the Cancerian card as well, so they've both come out. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. You and this person have a significant past life connection with one another and they want to have a reunion. They know that you are the right person. You heal them, you're intuitive, they want to move forward with you, and they know that you have all this beautiful love to be able to give to them, and they want to come back around and they want to give equally to you too, but they're very stressed up in their head about closing another cycle in their life before that they're able to come forward and give to you equally, because they've been unequal in this other situation, and they know that you haven't had the fair treatment either because they've been dealing with something else or someone else, but they want to be able to come forward towards you because all they can think about and desire is to be with you, but they need to go through this breakup with this other person most likely and to let go of this other situation, and that's incredibly heartbreaking as of right now, so that they can have some sort of reunion with you eventually. But this person, this whole situation is really upsetting. All they can think about is having a reconciliation with you, and they want to be able to move forward with you. They know that whoever they're dealing with, if they're trying to break out from something, that all they can do is think about you and how you've basically made a huge impact on this person, and they're realizing the actual depth of your particular connection. So in time, with this breakthrough here with the Wheel of Fortune, your person will eventually be able to travel towards you to see you, and they're going to become more confident in themselves to be able to come forward towards you, and they will be very honest with you. They'll say to you, look, this other relationship or situationship that they've been in has left them really wary, it's left them really exhausted, and they've most likely been very betrayed by this other person, and they may not have been openly showed that to you here, that they have been so hurt with the moon showing itself. You know, they've been wearing a mask about the particular trauma and wounds that they have gone through with this other relationship. They've been very, very hurt. They've been basically living a life of misery and feeling like they had no hope in their life whatsoever with the Star in reverse. They felt very lonely in this other situation and potentially feel like they've been unworthy of the love that you've given them, or if you were to give to them, because they've just been so beaten down by this other person, and they've stayed away from you because they played it safe by staying in this other situation, but they know and recognise that that was the wrong thing to do. They feel like they've made a massive mistake, and they've made a decision that they want to have a reconciliation with you. If they had to choose between this other partner than you, and obviously they made the choice and they want to come forward towards you, but they were fearful of the unknown before. They were fearful about coming forward towards you and expressing their love because they needed to go through some sort of growth in themselves to be able to express that what they want with you, and to have the courage enough to be able to actually come forward and say it to you, or even just to properly admit it to themselves and say, look, I'm deserving of so much more than having to deal with this other situation that has just given me a load of grief. They're trying to not give up on themselves so that they can show to themselves that they're worthy of love, but also to show you that you are worthy of receiving the right treatment from them, but also this love as well. This will be very shocking. Wow. Mars energy, we have Aries, Scorpio here with the Tower and the Fool. Very much you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio, but this person out of the blue is going to come forward towards you. There's going to be major chaos, and they want to take a leap of faith with you because they feel incredibly regretful about being in this other situation, and they're wanting to make massive changes to come forward towards you and give you some sort of solid commitment potentially here with the Hierophant, and let you know that they've been stuck in a rut and actually come forward and open up the secret that they've been dealing with this other third party and felt left out in the cold by them, and all they've been doing is hankering for the idea of you and them being together and being successful and building on your connection, because they recognize the love that they have between the two of you, like you both have together, and that they're in love with you, and they know that your connection's blessed, and they're having to recover from a breakup so that they can move forward towards you, but they know that there's some sort of unfinished business in this other situation that they previously invested in. Okay, guys? But they absolutely want to take the leap of faith when it comes to you and their particular connection, because they know that it's getting themselves ready to be able to do that, but they're trying to juggle their life right now before they can come forward towards you. But everything will eventually move on forward in relation to your connection. But there's a lot of drama as of right now. A lot of drama. So let's look at the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards and see what we have here for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for love for this week. I'm just getting the sense that eventually when they communicate to you, they'll say that they've been played by this person in one way or another, that they really did mess up with their head, I'm getting. What's going on for Cancer? Oh. Yeah. What's going on for Cancer? Sorry. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues and jealousy. They felt like they weren't enough to be able to come forward towards you. But they need to get out of that mindset so that they can eventually move on to be able to come forward towards you. They need to close this other situation. We have both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on and closure. So this person is eventually getting out of that particular mindset that they haven't been enough, or they felt like they weren't enough for you. And in a sense, I'm getting as well, they may have been scared that if they had a long-term investment with this other person, and if they were to come forward towards you or just to open up their heart again, that it would be like history repeating itself. I feel like that's something that is, or has, scared your person previously. But they've been really kind of overthinking everything as well, I'm getting. Yeah. What else for Cancer? But most likely they felt restricted. Their freedom from this other situation in one way or another was restricted, so they couldn't come forward to travel to see you. Especially if they had ties in a long-term home, family situation of sorts. Look at that. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue, and it came out reverse. So you may have chased this person at one point, but you're not chasing them anymore. and now they want to be able to come forward towards you and to show you their love. So potentially they may be called the chaser now, or they're dealing with someone. Look, I've just seen the snake at the bottom of the deck. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. They're not chasing to stay in this other situation because they've recognised that this person's a snake. And regardless if they were to have this stability, keeping up with the Joneses, as it were, keeping up with appearances, it doesn't matter because this person has a very cruel tongue. It's not worth the stability, and they're realising in divine timing here with the clock, need time, takes time, time to heal, progress in time cycles, that it's not worth it. That just staying for the sake of having some sort of extra stability, it's not worth it. And they will eventually contact you to let you know, and they want to meet up with you, maybe take you out on a date for a cup of coffee. Oh my gosh, I can't make it up. To have a conversation with you. So expect some sort of call or message to come forward towards you to let you know about what's potentially happening in this person's life. That they have broken up with this person here with the axe and the snake. They've gone through a separation. They've decided to stop the pattern of being with this person and just accepting this poor treatment from this person. And maybe they didn't see clearly before. They were maybe put under an illusion. And that's what I was getting, you know, that sense of gaslighting. Especially, that's something that could really resonate. Look at that. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. The Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So it's like I was saying earlier, this person was saying these particular lies, or most likely other people may have been saying these lies, that the relationship between the two of you is over, that you wouldn't have them back as a second chance, or that they couldn't grow and transform their life with you, when actually that's all wrong. That the relationship between the two of you isn't dead, and that it can grow to new heights and it can evolve when there's this conversation eventually between the two of you, and that old situation, that way of thinking for that person is, you know, thinking over and over in head. They've had these particular thoughts of being conditioned by this person to think a particular way that you and them couldn't grow. That's coming to an end, and a breakthrough is coming through with whatever illusion that there may have been previously of some sort of deception will eventually come to light. It will all eventually move on forward. Look, trust. This could be the one. The situation is calling for you to have faith, and you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they are knowing and trusting that you are the one for them, and you know in this in your heart that this person is the one for you, and that most likely you will have a much more solid commitment eventually here with the wedding card. But they're having to free themselves from this other situation as of right now. So let's get a few cards from the romance angels. What's happening for Cancer? But they've been very heartbroken in this whole ordeal. Stuck in their head at night, knowing how painful it's being, or it has been, and they're needing to leave it as soon as possible. It's actually been so much worse than maybe it's been. If they were to come forward towards you and to communicate, and you kind of know the gist of the situation, you know that they may have had a tough time, but you don't know the full ins and outs of it, this may relatively take you back. Like, really quite shock you, the fact that actually this person has gone through a lot more than what's just seemed on the outside. Like, it's like, you know when someone's gone through a hard time, but you don't know the full ins and outs of what they've been going through. Look, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, wanted to come out again. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, yeah, this person, you know, if they're dealing with a karmic partner, it could even be like an older, mature woman, maybe even a divorcee or a single mum here with the Queen of Swords. Obviously, that can resonate as divorcee or single father as well, because it's all energy here rather than gender. This person could be trying to heal that type of situation, or maybe they've even dealt with a work colleague or a parent or someone who maybe have fed them lies and said, actually, you know, there's something between you and them can't work out in a particular way. There's something that's not quite right. But this person's needing to heal themselves because they know the clarity and the truth that you are the one for them. And you know this about you and your person. Look at that. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there's a block, as of right now, for you and your connection moving forward, so that you can be able to have a reconciliation together, but they're needing to break up from this other person first. So for you to continue loving on yourself and move yourself forward, whatever way in your life is you best see fit for yourself. Sorry, my throat keeps on wanting to close up, so maybe this is difficult. If this person, they may take some time to actually eventually come around towards you, so you may be needing to retreat and separate for yourself from this person until they are feeling more in a place, like actually in the right mindset to be able to come forward towards you and have a healthy relationship. And they need to take time for them so that they can be healthy to date you as well. So it's kind of like everything will happen at the right time when it needs to happen, and just trust and know that when in divine timing, when it is the right time, that it will happen at the right time. There will be the breakthrough. This is your soulmate, calling in your soulmate. Give your relationship a chance. Stay optimistic. I'll take one more for Cancer. Free yourself. Look, they're not completely free as themselves as of yet because it's a block. It's time to take back control of your life. Landed here on the not enough, and also the conflict card here with the Five of Swords. They are making these significant changes in their mindset to be able to free themselves, but they're not fully there as of yet because they need to learn to love themselves here with the love yourself first. Okay, so let's look at the soulmates in separation, unspoken love messages, and see what either you would like to say to your person or what they would like to say to you, because obviously we have cross watchers here available, so you guys are welcome, of course. If you're dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, what wants to be said, please? For Cancer, what wants to be said? I wish I could have loved you the way you deserve to be loved. They didn't even love themselves, because if they stayed in another situation, they most likely didn't have the love for themselves to be able to show that to you because they didn't feel enough. Life hasn't been too nice to me and I took that out on you. So yeah, they most likely had a lot of issues, and if they projected their fears onto you and said certain things that really hurt you, then they didn't mean that. They feel very regretful about that, but their life has definitely not been nice to them since you've been away, or since you've been gone, I'm getting. Oh, that's another card here. Each day I think about how it would be like if we were together. One day I'll be ready to surrender. So yes, they will be ready to free themselves eventually, but they're not feeling ready as of yet. Now, I only usually pull 2 cards, but that was just another card that came out. So let's have a look and see. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I am working on myself each day so that I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Yeah, well, we kind of got that impression. Oh, there's 2 here again as well. I kept the wrong company around who interfered with this beautiful connection, and my pride and ego led us astray. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I may as well just pull 3 cards for each sign now because they've all come out. Allow me to work on me so that I can work on us. Yeah, that's quite significant there. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions. Fire sign, please. That one I felt. My pride and ego led us astray. Look at that. Double cards. Earth sign and a fire sign. Same cards. Wow. So if you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what wants to be said? I was dishonest with you and myself. I lived one big lie. You accepted me for me, the good, the bad and the ugly, and I couldn't do the same. Lastly. Shame on me, I put others before you soon after I realised they were of no value to me. Bottom of the deck, regardless of what sign that you're dealing with, I hope you will find forgiveness in your heart for me. Okay, guys? So that is the end of the reading. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. And I hope that you have a really good week, and we'll speak to you again soon. So please take care and bye for now.